But hello everyone. Welcome to more Danganronpa. For those not in the know, my computer has been having a lot of issues lately. And those issues have actually been keeping me from streaming much. I was able to get some extra memory for the computer that I'm using as a replacement. It's not great. This thing is absolutely terrible. But it's looking like I can actually run like OBS and things like that. I don't know how, powerful of a game I can run, but I figured that since, Danganronpa is fairly 2D, there was a pretty good chance I could run this. So I don't know what's happening. But yeah, also if you notice any differences from the last time we did Danganronpa and now, that's because I have a completely different program running my avatar. His sounds are off when they're at work. Oops. Yeah, that's gonna make interacting a little difficult. So I don't remember what was going on last time. Whoa, there's definitely some lag. It's been a while, so I'm gonna recheck. Oh yeah, 10 million smackaroos. That's right. What do you think? It's 10 million bucks. $10 million! I prepared this graduation present for whichever lucky student makes it out of here alive. What do you think? It's 10 million bucks, 10 million smackaroos. It's like totally wowie wow wow, am I right? Don't tell me someone did something for money. That's what I wanted to say, but I didn't bother. I already understood. I understood, and I hated that I did. You can never really know another person completely. Anything can happen, and you can't consider it strange. Not really. We need to go look for the people who never showed up. And that's where we are now, with Asahina. If things get too laggy, I can always remove the avatar, at least. And that will reduce some of the lag. Some of the lag is being caused by, I don't have a video card in this computer, and so there's only so much that my computer can run in that regard, which is a little unfortunate, but what can you do? But yeah, it is currently running at 100% CPU. And my avatar is 15% of that. So yeah, if I were to remove my avatar, it would actually help. Prefer not to, but if I have to, that's the first thing I can do. I made it, actually. I made it myself. Okay, let's go track them down. Without another word, we left the dining hall.
Hey.
We can cover more ground if we split up. Sakura, you go check the dorms. Make sure to check all of our rooms. Makoto, you check the first floor of the school. Meanwhile, I'll check the second floor.
Okay.
Okay, then I guess I'll check the third floor.
Anyway.
Don't take any risks. If anything happens, call for help right away.
But...
Yeah, it's very laggy. I really hope nothing happens. So do I.
Well then.
Okay, let's go. Anxiety was written across each of our faces as we went our separate ways. Without hesitation, I rushed to the first floor of the school. Okay, you need to look around the first floor. Okay, that's some lag. That's some lag. Okay. Let me try. So one of the things with not having a graphics card in this computer is that usually, you know, you can relieve some of the power that's required on your processor by having an extra video card that has like its own, you know, processor, memory, etc. This doesn't have one, so all of the power is going into everything. So there does reach a certain point at which memory, like having, you know, using too much memory becomes a problem. Or like where what am I saying? There comes a point where it doesn't matter how much memory you have, you're still gonna have lag and things because of the CPU. And yeah, closing the avatar drastically lowered the CPU usage. Like drastically lowered the CPU usage. Holy frick. Like it went from capping out at 100% down to 40% just by removing my avatar. So no avatar until I can get my thing fixed, but it means that we can still run Danganronpa, it looks like. Oh, that's way better. Oh my god, that's way better. Alright. So we're on the first floor. So let's look around. No avatar. Hi, Scarix. But yeah, unfortunately, it looks like the avatar is causing too much. I could try the old program I used. Give me just a second. I have to chroma key if it does, like if it runs fine, but I don't know if it will. Which is funny because I literally just removed that, so now I have to completely remake that. Whew. Let's see how Danganronpa plays with that. Oh, it's bad. I wondered if that was gonna work. Nope. The other program doesn't work well. Like the other program is just as bad, unfortunately, it looks like. Alright, well, now we know. So both of the programs that run my avatar are too much. I mean, I'm not too surprised. It is a pretty detailed, like, 3D avatar. So I guess no avatar until I get the new computer. I don't know when that will be, though. The idea was that it might be in like a week, but they're having some issues, so it may be longer before I can do any, use before I get the new computer. So someone, come here. What? That was Hina. She's supposed to be checking the 3rd floor. There's no time to think. I was running for the stairs before I knew what was happening. I flew up the stairs leading to the 3rd floor. Right away, I saw her standing there in the hallway.
Please!
Makoto, you know what's wrong. It's awful. The rec room door was open, and when I looked inside, I saw. What did you see? I'd better get the others, right? I'm gonna go get them. You go on ahead, Makoto. Before I could say anything, she was rushing downstairs. The rec room? What did she see in there? At this point, I was used to acting without thinking, so without thinking, I leapt into the rec room. First thing I saw when I got in the rec room was... it was Celeste, and she was hurt. Right. I forgot that we were at this part. Makoto. Celeste, what happened? I was stupid. I got attacked. Attacked by who? I am not sure. Some sort of strange man. Strange man? A suspicious person whose existence is so unusual, I can't help but call him strange. Without a doubt, it was some sort of strange, suspicious individual. And that man attacked me with the hammer on the ground there. Hammer? What hammer? Oh, hammer behind her. I see. What is this? Some kind of wooden hammer or something? Pretty strange design. There's some writing on the head. Justice Hammer 1? That is the hammer he attacked me with. I barely managed to avoid the blow, but I stumbled and fell. I now curse my lack of daily exercise. So you were attacked with this? Justice Hammer 1. Mikado, Celeste!
Okay.
I found Sakura.
What?
Celeste, what on earth happened here? Apparently she was attacked by some kind of strange man. Strange man? Tell us everything you can remember, Celeste. Be as detailed as you can. Well, it all happened earlier this morning. I woke up a little before 7 a.m. Nighttime was not yet over. But I knew it was about to end, so I decided it would be okay if I decided to take a little stroll around the first floor. I understand now that that was a mistake. Anyway, that is where I first saw the strange man. I was immediately wary of him. He was obviously suspicious, so I decided to follow him in secret. As I followed, I saw him go into the rec room. I tried to peek through the gap in the door, which is when he noticed me and that's when you were attacked. It happened after 7 a.m., just after nighttime had ended. So it happened just after 7 o'clock? And that was just about an hour ago, right when we were all meeting in the dining hall. The attack caused me to lose consciousness, which would mean I was unconscious for about an hour.
But...
Well, I'm glad you weren't hurt too badly. That is because I begged and groveled for my life. You did?
as for me...
I told him I would do anything if he spared me. I offered to lick his boots, whatever it took.
I see.
So you were willing to throw away all your pride.
Indeed.
It is a necessary skill for survival. Anyway, the important thing now is that we go search for the suspicious individual. If we do not hurry, this could become a serious problem. Celeste, what do you mean a serious problem? When I looked in the rec room, I saw that the suspicious man was not alone. He had with him Hifumi. Hifumi? After he attacked me, he dragged Hifumi away.
What?
You mean Hifumi was kidnapped? Shouldn't we start looking for him then? Listen, Celeste, did anything in particular stand out about the strange guy? Did anything stand out? Well, rather than trying to explain it, it would probably be faster if I simply showed you. Show us.
Indeed.
This is Hifumi's hand-me-down, his digital camera. You don't mean...
Actually...
I was able to photograph the suspicious individual without him realizing it.
Huh?
Seriously? Let's see it. I would tell you not to be shocked, but I fear it would do you no good. With that strange comment in mind, we all looked at the camera. Huh? What? Well, you're definitely right about the strange part. Their face is totally covered. Is that a robot costume? As I said, a very strange and suspicious individual, yes? So, this weird robot guy dragged Hifumi away? All these voices are gonna make me need to get a drink. How does everything sound, by the way? Everything sound alright? Like, is the game too quiet, too loud? Is my microphone's audio good? That sort of thing. So this weird robot guy dragged Hifumi away. And I took this right after being attacked. In other words, a full hour ago. Which is why, if we don't hurry, it could become a serious problem.
I see.
I believe I understand what happened. Well, no, there is... excuse me. Well, no, there's much I don't understand, but... the point is, someone dressed like that dragged Hifumi away. And it happened over an hour ago.
Just a second.
This is bad. We have to hurry. Celeste, do you know where this mysterious man went?
Let's see.
When they left the rec room, they headed left.
I see.
If that's true, they were headed toward the stairs, leading down to the second floor. Then he must be down there, right? Second floor? That's where Kyoko was supposed to be. Huh? Speaking of which, why isn't Kyoko here? Sorry, I didn't have time to go look for her.
This is bad.
This is bad. If the strange man did head to the second floor, Kyoko might run into him. We have to hurry. Kyoko's in danger. As soon as the words were out of my mouth, we all rushed out of the room and down to the second floor. Hey, you two.
What?
Nope, that's Byakuya. Hey, you two. What's going on? What's all the fuss? There it is. Yeah, you guys playing a game or something?
What are you saying?
Does it freaking look like we're playing a game? I'm glad that there's only like 5 people that survive at the end. So in the end, like, it only really matters if I get like certain people's voices right, because they're the ones that actually last. Listen, have either of you seen Kyoko or Hifumi?
You gotta be kidding.
Nope, sure haven't. Are they on this floor? We just got here ourselves. I heard some kind of uproar, so I came running. We came here together.
Stop talking.
No, you're just stalking me. Anyway, can you guys help us look for them? Why? What happened? There's no time now. We'll explain later.
That's fine.
Well, fine. Sounds like something interesting is going on.
Okay.
Hifumi, Kyoko, if you can hear me, say something. The voice echoed down the hall in vain.
Oh.
Did you hear something? Maybe.
Perhaps.
I think it came from the library.
Okay.
The library? Okay, let's go. We ran to the library as fast as our legs would carry us. Hi, everybody's quiet today. We opened the door to the library. It hurts. It hurts. We found Hifumi seriously injured. Are you okay? I'm glad to see you're still alive. It's super bad though. Look at all the blood.
What?
How did you get hurt? That guy hit me. What guy? Robo Justice. That's what I decided to call him just now.
What did you say?
What are you talking about? I'm glad to see he is still alive.
What did you
Robo
say?
Justice. Well, Fat Boy took a serious shellacking. Yeah! Shellacking? I think it was shellacking. And this just keeps getting stranger. I'm seriously happy Hifumi's still alive, but Robo Justice? That guy was Robo Justice.
Indeed.
This Robo Justice you're referring to is it.
What the
This
hell
is
am I
it,
looking
is it
at?
not? What the hell am I looking at? That was not the right voice. And this is the one that attacked Celeste and Hifumi. Isn't that right, Hifumi? Yeah, that's him, I'm sure of it.
Unforgivable.
Robo Justice.
It can't be.
Robo Justice, huh?
Damn.
This just keeps getting stranger. And this just keeps getting stranger. Wow. That's it. I'm seriously happy Fumi's alive, but Robo Justice? He's Robo Justice.
It can't be.
Robo Justice, huh? It just keeps getting stranger. Am I supposed to talk to a specific person?
What?
Or maybe I'm just supposed to leave at this point. Ow! I didn't even see the hammer. Whoops. It's a hammer, just like the one Celeste was attacked with in the rec room. But this one is Justice Hammer 2. On top of that, this one is actually a little bigger than the first one. He attacked me with that hammer. He bonked me right on the head with it.
Well,
A hammer that big. I'm surprised you're still okay. I'm not okay. Look at all this blood.
Hey,
Protein helps heal wounds, you know. Would you like some? I have never heard such a thing. Are you sure it isn't just you? I don't think I need to voice that. It's him. Woohoo! A robot of justice, you say? Now things are really starting to get exciting. What kind of special moves does it have? Can it fly? Can it combine?
What?
Why is he here?
are you okay
Let
with
us
this?
not concern ourselves with him. What we need to do now is get Hifumi to the nurse's office right away. Whatever else we do, he needs to be treated as soon as possible.
Yeah.
You're right, let's go. Thanks, everyone. We moved Hifumi to the nurse's office on the first floor, so we could take care of his injuries. How you feeling, Hifumi? You want me to take a look at you? I'm okay. I think it stopped bleeding. I'm still kind of dizzy, though.
So then,
Perhaps you should rest here a while.
I...
Yeah, good idea.
well then.
The rest of us should get back to looking for that mystery assailant.
Yes, indeed.
Indeed, before another victim appears. The Justice Hammer seem to be increasing in size. First one, and now two.
So, in other words,
If there's a Justice Hammer 3, we can only assume it is even bigger than the first two. If you got hit with anything bigger than that, you'd be dead for sure. Tell us what happened to you, Hifumi. Well, I woke up early this morning and started looking for Alter Ego ahead of everyone else. I went to the third floor, and that's where the strange costumed man attacked me. That must be what I witnessed at around 7 this morning. After that, he dragged me to the library, and whack! Down came the hammer. That must have been 30 or 40 minutes ago. Around 7:30, in other words. We would have still been in the dining hall. Which means Hina, Sakura, and I were together. And Kyoko was still with us. So we all have alibis. I was in the laundry room doing my laundry.
Yes!
His black underwear is as black as the pitch black darkness of the blackest night.
what?
What do you know that? Isn't it obvious? Because I was peeking. Anyway, so that means Byakuya and Toko were together at the time. Meaning they also have alibis. Then the only ones who don't have alibis for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked are the only two we haven't seen yet, Hiro and Taka. That's it, right?
Very strange.
By the way, what happened to Kyoko? I haven't seen her anywhere. Oh yeah, she was supposed to be checking the second floor, but I didn't see her up there at all. Where could she have disappeared to? She disappeared, huh? What a strange woman.
So that's it.
She might be exactly as I suspected. But hold on. Kyoko was with us in the dining hall when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked, so I'm not talking about who attacked them. Huh?
In other words,
I'm referring to what we talked about last night. Who the mastermind spy might be. You say Kyoko's working with the mastermind? That's not possible.
what?
Isn't it? This woman, who seems almost eager to handle dead bodies, hasn't even revealed her true identity.
Hey,
Save this discussion for later. Right now, we need to focus on finding some suspicious individual.
Okay.
Yeah, if we don't hurry, there's only going to be more victims. That might be why Kyoko and Taka and Hiro haven't shown up yet. She's right. We have to do something about that mystery man first. Don't worry about me. I'll catch up with you guys after I rest for a bit. Understood. Take care of yourself.
well then.
Okay, let's go. So whatever So, whoever that is running around, why are they wearing that weird costume? Don't bother looking for a reason from a deviant.
What to do?
So, what are we gonna do? Split up and look around? Our opponent is very dangerous. We don't know what they're capable of, even here. Huh?
What?
And what's wrong? I saw a shadow. Something moving around at the top of the stairs. Really? Up on the second floor, then. You bastard, you won't get away from me. We all shot up toward the stairs. He must be here somewhere. Let's split up and corner him.
Well,
Don't take any chances. As soon as you find him, call out and I'll come running.
Oh,
Okay, but what should we yell?
just a second.
Anything, it doesn't matter.
So
Then is ha, okay?
What are you saying?
Ha or doya or whatever you want. Just yell loud enough so we can hear you. Doya? I have never heard such a reaction. Okay, whatever. Just hurry up and start looking, okay? Let's go. Hey, Mr. Robot, where are you hiding? If you don't come out, we're gonna just decommission ya. We spread out in every direction to track down the costumed suspect. Also, I really don't remember what I was doing for Genocide Jill's voice. So... apologies if the voice I'm doing now is nothing like the original. Oh, that strange cry. That had to be Celeste. Came from the floor above. She's on the 3rd floor. I sprinted up to the 3rd floor.
Everyone,
Over here, everyone. Everyone who heard the scream had come running.
just a second.
Celeste, what's wrong?
What?
That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him. That's the strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared. He must be down this hall. Come on, let's go. Yeah. What is it now? Oop. Huh?
Huh?
Whoa, it's really true. But that doesn't matter right now. Huh? What was that? What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
What?
What about the suspect? We've gone to all this trouble to capture him, right? Then why did we split into 2 groups?
It's all clear.
I'll lead the hunting party. That seems much more interesting.
So then,
Very well. Then Makoto and Hina, you come with me to the nurse's office. I will leave the capture of the suspicious individual to Toko, Sakura, and Byakuya.
so then.
We'll handle it. Just go take care of Hifumi. Okay, you guys, be careful. With that, we split into 2 groups. Me, Celeste, and Hina all ran downstairs to the 1st floor.
just a second.
He's in the nurse's office. Let's go. But wait. The shop.
Just a second.
Makoto, we have to get to the nurse's office. Come on. I figured. Thought I'd try. Stormed into the nurse's office, and what greeted us was a world of dripping crimson. Everything was covered in red, and in the center of all this red was Hifumi.
No!
It looks like something very bad has happened. I certainly was not expecting this. I did not imagine that Hifumi would be murdered.
No way!
Murdered? You're not serious, are you? He's not really dead, is he? Uh-oh.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
What the? That was the body discovery announcement. The body discovery announcement. When 3 or more people discover a body after a murder, that's what plays. Since we just heard it, that means... It must mean Hifumi. Someone killed him. One of us. One of us? And look at that. When Celeste said that, she pointed to something. Something on the floor. Something that had also been on the floor after the last two surprise attacks. Is it number 3? Another hammer. Justice Hammer 3. That's even bigger than the other two. Just as I suspected. One strike from that and you are finished. Then the killer. There can be no doubt. There can be no doubt. The suspicious individual. Going by what Hifumi called him, the culprit must be Robo Justice. Whoever's hiding in that costume is the one that killed Hifumi. But wait, you saw him on the 3rd floor, right? Running back into the hall. So how did he end up in the nurse's office? You're not saying they teleported or something, right?
Are you okay with this?
I can figure that part out later. Right now we have to tell the others. You're right.
So
Then, shall we go? Hina, step out of it. Huh? Are you okay, Hina? Sorry, I'm not sure I can move right now. I'm feeling kinda... This is a problem. Can't just leave Hina here alone. Okay, then I'll go get everyone. You stay here with Hina. Very well. I leave it to you then. Okay, I'll be back soon. Tried to sound confident and upbeat, but I still hadn't stopped trembling from what I'd just been through. Everyone else is already on the 3rd floor. I have to hurry. This is where everyone was chasing after the suspicious individual. Where was he headed? Celeste, what's wrong? And that was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further into the hallway and disappeared. He ran off, going further down the hallway. Way into the back of the hallway? The deemed stretch. It's too bad that I don't have the avatar for doing the stretch, but I certainly can stretch for you. Just because you should stretch anyway, right? That's very true. Oh, here's the stretch. As far as I can tell, there's nobody here. But still, I feel some kind of presence. Yeah, I'm sure I can feel someone's presence. This presence, is it coming from over there, in the back? I leapt through the doorway, and when I did, I found another nightmare. The second nightmare of the day was waiting there to greet me. I'd rather you stretch than forget about it. Yeah, that's fine. There, in a pool of his own blood, was Taka, dead. Uh-oh, Chapter 3, Deadly Life. Next Generation Legend, stand tall galactic hero. Deadly Life. Hifumi's body discovered in the nurse's office. Taka's body discovered in the equipment room. I was witness to 2 nightmares, one right after another. No, they weren't nightmares. This is harsh reality. The true nightmare is this reality. The reality I have to face every day. But still. Why is this happening? And Toko's unconscious on the floor, naturally. Neither Byakuya or Sakura have anything to say. Toko? Don't tell me, Toko too? Relax, she just passed out when she saw the blood. The blood? Oh, that's right. When Toko is, Toko, she has a fear of blood, huh? We've tried everything to get her to wake up, but no luck. Just leave her be for now. It's like you said, I should just leave her alone for now. Taka. Damn it, why did this happen? Another hammer? Now it's Justice Hammer 4. It's even bigger than before. It's that suspicious individual responsible for killing Taka too?
However,
But why is it Justice Hammer 4? Huh? What do you mean? Celeste was attacked with Justice Hammer 1. Then Hifumi was hit with Justice Hammer 2. But this time it was Justice Hammer 4. What happened to number 3? Ah!
What?
What's the matter? Well, you mentioned Justice Hammer 3. You just reminded me.
What?
Out with it. Do you know something? Actually, Taka's not the only one that's been killed. Hifumi's dead too.
what?
What?
Hey!
Hifumi's been killed. Yeah,
I see.
which is why you came to get us. And then we'd better go check it out. Of course, come on. So Sakura, Byakuya, and I rushed out of the physics lab. But as soon as we were out of the physics lab...
Oh.
Celeste? Aren't you supposed to be waiting in the nurse's office? Just something has come up. Yeah, I heard. Hifumi is dead, right?
Indeed.
Well, that is not all. It is gone. Huh? What's gone? It has disappeared. Disappeared? Hifumi's body has disappeared. What?
What
What are
did you
you
say?
talking about? It's disappeared. Don't be ridiculous.
Come on.
Are you serious?
What?
What the heck is happening here? Everyone, back to the nurse's office. I practically leapt down the stairs, nearly losing my balance. I reached the nurse's office completely out of breath. Huh? Couldn't believe my eyes. Hifumi's body was there just a few minutes earlier. It just disappeared. Me and Celeste went to the bathroom. But we were only gone for like a minute. And then when we got back,
Indeed.
this must be the work of the culprit. They must have come and carried the body away. They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. We're going to die just like those guys died.
What did you
I
say?
don't believe this. I don't believe a body would just disappear.
Why?
First, there were 2 murders, and now one of the bodies has been taken. And this is unnatural. Well, hold on. What do you mean 2 murders?
Hina.
Taka's been killed. We found him in the equipment room.
No way.
It can't be. Taka too? It can't be. It can't be. No.
Hina.
Nina, calm down. We're all gonna die. All of us. They're gonna kill all of us. And then who might the next target be? Toko? Huh?
What?
I completely forgot. She's still unconscious in the equipment room.
Well,
You left her at the scene of the crime? We didn't have a choice. She passed out and she refused to wake up.
huh?
So she is still unconscious?
Damn.
Wait, so you knew she was still up there and said nothing? Why? That annoying little insect that clings to me wherever I go. We'd be better off without her. You bastard! Calm down. You forgot about her, didn't you? You have no right to blame me. Everyone stop fighting. Right now we need to hurry back.
Huh?
I can't take this anymore. Don't want anyone else to die.
Damn.
Byakuya, if something's happened to Toko, I'll never forgive you. We shot out of the nurse's office and bolted up the stairs, heading back to the 3rd floor. We ran back to the equipment room at full speed, and when we got there... Toko! Thank God you're okay. But right away I noticed there was something very different here. It was gone. Taka's body, which should have been right there, had disappeared. This can't be happening. Were you hallucinating all this or something? No, it's not a hallucination. I know I saw it before, and what I'm seeing now isn't what I saw before.
Huh?
What? Are you saying Taka disappeared too?
Stop talking.
Stop saying disappeared. It didn't just vanish into thin air. Obviously, whoever did this has hidden the body. But why would they do that? I couldn't possibly begin to imagine. Anyway, our costume suspect is clearly continuing his crime spree. We gotta hurry and catch him before he kills all of us.
Not possible.
Oh, I don't think you have to worry about that.
Huh?
Huh? Think about it. Who could possibly be responsible for killing and hiding these dead bodies?
Well...
When Hifumi's death cry went up, everyone here was together on the 3rd floor.
It is so.
After that, we split up into 2 groups. And now this time, we all came here as a group from the nurse's office. In other words, the only ones who have done this are Hiro and Kyoko, who are still missing. Hold on a second. Kyoko has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. There's no question that she was in the dining hall with us. Humph, you seem very adamant about defending her. Perhaps you are in love. That's not it at all.
That's fine.
Well, anyway, yes, I do accept Kyoko's alibi.
Let's see.
Which means the suspicious individual we're looking for could be none other than Hiro. Which further means there will be no more murders. The regulations are very clear about that. Oh, that's right. There's a rule that says you can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
That's right.
As long as that rule is in place, there will not be a 3rd murder. If they were to break that rule... And Mintia! Mintia without a second thought! Mintia, grind you, turn you into paste! By the way, do you know that fish paste can also refer to shellfish, like shrimp or crabs? Indeed.
Let's see.
So, since 2 people have been killed, there's no possibility of any more.
Perhaps.
You knew that from the beginning, didn't you, Byakuya? Which means you knew Toko was never in danger. And I still meant it when I said we'd be better off without her, though.
In other words,
Anyway, with that in mind, we can now relax and search for the 2 missing bodies. 2 missing bodies? 2 people have been killed, and their bodies have been hidden. The only one without an alibi, the only one who could have done it, is Hiro. But is he really the killer? And what about Kyoko? She's not involved in this case. Where did she go?
what?
Hey, Makoto, what's the matter? Huh? Oh, no, it's nothing. Whatever. We need to find those bodies or our little narrative here can't move forward.
So then...
Very well, then let us split up and begin searching. But there's no need to be afraid. No more murders will take place during this case.
Cause, I mean...
I know that. I think I do, but
Hina.
if you're still nervous, I'll come with you.
Huh?
Okay, thank you. No need to thank me. Then let's get moving. Yell out if you find anything. Byakuya left the equipment room, followed by the others. Have to try and find the 2 missing bodies. And I'm back here at the physics lab. Alright, because we just came from there, didn't we? I forgot. I forgot that was where the thing was. Like, that was where Taka's body was right there. So, of course it would put me right here. Alright. Well, there are... Oh, those are stairs up. I was gonna say, there are stairs over here, but those are stairs up, plus they're blocked. So clearly, whoever did this did not go back downstairs very easily. Are they in here? Nope. Nothing's in here. Excuse me. Where could 2 dead bodies have disappeared to?
Damn.
We need to search for the bodies that have disappeared. What happens after that? Huh? Door must be locked. Oh, really? And of course, for some reason, I can't check because that just immediately seems suspicious. So that's the art room storage. This is the rec room. Nobody in here. Just Justice Hammer number whatever that was. I know that's terrible. They probably should keep that in mind. Makoto,
Come on.
why are you just standing there? We need to get to the repository. Huh? You mean?
Indeed.
I found them. Hifumi and Taka's bodies had both been hidden in the repository.
Goodbye.
I've already told Hina and Sakura. We'll go on ahead. Their bodies were in the repository? I don't even know where that is. Let's see. Physics lab, rec room. Ah, yep. Of course, it's the room that was locked. Because of course it is. How do I exit this menu again? There it is. That was the room that was locked, mysteriously. That is one flaw, I would say. It's like, clearly, there's something there. You know? Are the bodies here somewhere? I have to wonder where they could have been hidden. In the repository, right? Up ahead is the repository. The doorknob turned. I guess it's unlocked. They have no choice but to go inside. The game doesn't want you to think or explore, right? So I opened the door. And when I entered, I saw. The two bodies that had disappeared were right there. The smell of blood made me gag. What I saw before my eyes was unquestionable, unavoidable, unwavering reality. And then I heard the announcement for a second time. Right, that's true.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
And so here we are. Without further ado, let me give you all the next Monokuma file. I was gonna hand them out when you found the bodies the first time, but I thought something might happen. It was really hard to resist, but turns out I was right.
Stop talking.
Just hand it over already.
Punishment is waiting.
Now make
for
sure to
you.
investigate with all of your mental might and prepare for the class trial.
See ya.
Okay, see ya later. Well then, now that we found the bodies, all that's left is to uncover the culprit.
What the heck?
Oh, hold on. How can you be so calm? I mean, they're dead, you know.
That's terrible.
Dead, gone forever. They're never coming back. Awful. It's all just too awful. Nina suddenly burst into tears. She clutched at Hifumi's lifeless body. Who would do this? Oh, it's waste.
Why?
Large wet tears fell from her eyes. Tears landed on Hifumi's cheeks. If this were some world of make-believe, that might have been when Hifumi opened his eyes. But this wasn't a movie. Which is exactly why it'll happen. This wasn't.
He's alive again? Where am I? Cold. So cold. Is winter coming?
Hifumi, wake up!
Huh? Ah, that's right. I remember now. Hope's Peak.
Come on, you gotta wake up!
I remember everything before I met you all. I met You all.
His memories are all blending together. He has nothing useful to offer us.
The light. It's reaching out to me.
I don't know why Byakuya's line wasn't voiced,
Like-
but
The tail of a comet.
Hey, Hifumi! Who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you?
Who killed me? That's right. I remember. Their name. Yasuhiro.
his eyes closed. Tried? Right. His eyes closed, and they never opened again. Death for the second time. Absolute, undeniable death. No matter how many more of Hina's tears splashed his face, there was no second miracle. Reality set in again. And this isn't some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can't restore a person's vitality.
Honestly.
You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins? No calcium in your bones? At least you have your meat.
Stop talking.
You're just angry. Going out of his way to return just to leave us with those unnecessary dying words. Now this game has become exceedingly boring. He said, Yasuhiro, right?
Then perhaps.
Yasuhiro Hagakure. That is the only person he could have been referring to.
So, in other words,
And with that, the case is solved. Assaulting people, and even killing Taka and Hifumi, and then going so far as to hide their bodies. A criminal that hides his face behind a mask, and uses a bunch of giant wooden hammers. Is that what Hiro is?
What is this?
It's true. I can't forgive him. No way can I ever forgive him. To kill two of our friends.
that's fine.
Anyway, it's about time we track down the culprit in our little life or death game here. Although this time it's not all that life or death. The trial will conclude without much trouble.
Indeed.
Yes, it does look that way. It's going to begin again. We have to go through this one more time. I have to accept it. I have no choice but to go through with this to make sure everyone survives. I just have to do it. Investigate. First, I better check the Monokuma file. The victims were Hifumi Yamada and Kyo Taka Ishimaru. The cause of death for each was a blow to the head. It is thought they were both killed with a similar weapon. That's it.
Very strange.
Yeah, it's pretty strange. We got way less information this time than before. That is no problem. After all, the events of this case unfolded before our very eyes. We should know more about what happened than the Monokuma file could anyway. Maybe.
Well,
There's something else that's bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. Are you talking about Kyoko? Without a doubt, she has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. But what if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice? An accomplice? An accomplice? What are you doing here?
Monokuma!
Don't be rude. I'm here to answer your question. What question?
Yep.
You're talking about accomplices, right? I'm pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I? During the first class trial.
Speaking of which, I'd like
Speaking
to
of
ask
which.
there, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
Right. Because that's from the actual trial, so it was
So
voiced.
you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So, in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
In other words,
So basically, you can be an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification in it.
So then.
So are you saying you're saying nobody worked together this time either?
hey,
Sorry, can't answer that. It would obstruct the free exchange of information between you guys. I just want to make sure you don't forget, no matter how much you might assist in a murder, Only one Blackened can graduate. An accomplice gets nothing.
So, in other words,
And we only need to figure out who just one Blackened is that did the killing, right? Just like normal.
Well,
Okay. Let me take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this class trial, what you need to determine is the one true Blackened who devised the murder plot and put it into action. The true Blackened? So, just one person?
well now.
That's enough for explainifying. Now it's down to the final battle between all of you and the Blackened. Good luck to all the contestants. So there can only be one Blackened. An accomplice wouldn't benefit. Then I can't see anyway Kyoko would be connected to this case after all. You may be right. If that's true, then Kyoko, where are you?
However,
As long as she's not connected to the case, it doesn't matter. Let's get back to the investigation.
Indeed.
I have absolutely no doubt that Hiro was responsible. But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information.
So,
You know, don't you think we should consider a certain someone a suspect? Just in case? I'm talking about the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack. What? I'm offended. Whoops, that was the wrong voice again. Yeah. You, when did you... I've been looking all over for you, Master. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found. That is Monokuma. That is not Genocide Jack. Or Toko. The Toko was like this, I think. God, I don't remember how I did Toko at all. It's been like a month since I played this last.
SOB!
Anyway, you there, milk sack swimmer girl.
Huh?
Milk sack?
You gotta be kidding!
Why do I gotta be a suspect?
What the heck?
Well, I mean, you are a serial killer.
What?
So what? I'm like a special guest suspect every time? I have an alibi, you know? She's right about that. When we heard Ifumi scream, she was with me. When the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus, Taka's body aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move Hifumi's body.
Yep.
Besides, I calculate every move I make. I'm not gonna kill someone when everyone knows what I look like. They don't call me the murderous fiend for nothing.
What are you saying?
That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about.
let's see.
On another topic, should we post a guard by the bodies like before? We can't have them disappearing again.
so then.
Hina and I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Hina? Sure. I'd be totally useless on the investigation anyway.
it's all clear now.
Then that's that. Let's begin. This whole thing is so strange. All but one of us had an alibi, so figuring out who did it should be obvious, right? But maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as it seems. My Kumba file. Been added to the truth bullets. There are hammers of all different sizes hanging on the wall, although some are more like mallets. Mallets? Could the justice hammers have been designed using these as a model? Either way, all the hammers here have obviously seen a lot of use. They're all covered in debris and chalky stone powder. Wait. For some reason, this one hammer isn't dirty at all, and it's wet? Did someone wash it recently? Spotless hammer has been added. Alright. There are many aspects to this incident this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that, it may be good to look back on everything that's happened.
So then.
Would you like my help? No, we're good. It switched to Makoto as it went away. That's funny.
So,
Hey, Makoto, I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository. Huh? What is it? After Hifumi and Taka's bodies disappeared, we split up to look around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together.
but
And we came right to the repository too, to look around. But when we got here, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside. It was locked? We came here as soon as the search started. There's no way someone could have beat us here. So if that's true, then who locked it? And why is it unlocked now? I wonder the same thing. The door was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. Might be some secret lurking in there, but I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out. Taka, he'll never move again. According to the Monokuma file, Taka died from a blow to the head. We found Justice Hammer 4 near his body in the equipment room. Is that what was used to kill him? And there's a tarp laid out under his body. Did the killer use this to move Taka's body? That way there wouldn't be any blood left behind while the body was moved. Blue tarp was added to the bullets. Interesting, because there is no tarp under Hifumi's body. Strange. Hifumi's big, cold body is laying on the floor. His really big body. I mean, how on earth was the killer able to move someone so big? From the nurse's office where he was discovered to here, the repository. All the way from the first floor to the third, and all without anyone noticing it. How the hell? It's no good, I just don't get it. I can think about it later. For now I have to finish investigating Hifumi himself. If I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal wound was also a blow to the head. Probably from Justice Hammer 3, which was laying on the floor in the nurse's office. Huh? Wait. Something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. That's it, his glasses. When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But now they're completely clean. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? But who would do that, and why? Nice. Fumi's glasses were added to the truth bullet section. Byakuya, do you think Hiro really did it? I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. When the attacks and murders and disappearances all happened, every one of us had an alibi. And the last thing Hifumi said when he died, he said Hiro's name.
So in other words...
And there's no room to suspect anyone else. Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume? Maybe he thought no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's the fool of the century, you see. I mean, he is kinda dumb, but do you really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding in there somewhere.
What?
And is that it? That's all that bothers you about the case? Well, no, there are a few other things. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies? And they probably figured that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation. If that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron. Is that really all there is to it? The other thing that bothers me is, why'd they bother killing two people? What? Because all the rule says is, if you can kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your number one priority is not getting caught. But killing two people means more clues, more chances you'll get found out.
I see.
Hold on, perhaps. I see, so that's what that means. Is everything okay?
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Huh? What's with the attitude? But you have my appreciation.
Goodbye.
Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all. His mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. He talked as if he'd figured something out. But if he did, would it have killed him to tell me what it was? Of course. Because this is freaking Byakuya we're talking about. There's only one way in and out of this room. So the door that Hina said was locked before. There's definitely a lock on the door, but it can only be locked from inside the repository. I don't see any way to lock it from in the art room. Door can only be locked from inside the repository, which makes me wonder. Hina and Sakura confirmed that the door was locked after we started looking for the missing bodies. And the door is designed so that it can only be locked from inside the repository. In other words, when Hina checked it, someone had already gone in the repository and locked the door. When they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. But Hina claims there's no way someone could have beaten them to the repository. So that certain someone Repository door has been added to the truth bullet section. Very strange, very strange. Should probably look around here a little more. Okay. There's apparently more to see. Oh, the cart. I see. It's a dolly. It doesn't have a handle. I saw this in the art room before. I guess it's used to move statues around. It's kind of awkward, but if you bend down, it's not too hard to use. Huh? But wait. What? Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? And look at the wheel. There's a blood stain on it. So there's blood on the wheel of the dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. What's the explanation for that? Repository dolly. There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere. Maybe I should check somewhere else. There are some places I already know about. First, the nurse's office where Ifumi was found, and the equipment room where Taka was found. Yeah, now we can leave the repository. I don't remember this Monokuma statue being here. Is that a statue of Monokuma? Well, it has nothing to do with the case. I don't remember that statue being there. It probably was. But I just don't remember it being there. Store. There's definitely a secret in the store. Absolutely. The store is definitely used in some way. Right? Totally not just coming in here because I have 45 mono coins. Oh, lucky. Nope, maybe not. It has to be useful one day. Right? Got the golden gun. Got item. It keeps doing the animation as if I'm getting a lucky draw, but then it's not giving me the lucky draw. Yeah, it's not like giving me a new item or anything. Oh, there it goes. That time I got a lucky draw. What? All those earlier lucky draws finally coming back to me. There we go. That's like really rare when you get a triple lucky draw like that. Or I guess what, a double lucky draw because it's two luckies. we'll stop at 25 just because I feel like we have more than enough items at this point. I should probably get going. I do have a case to solve after all. It's not like I can use these items yet anyway. Hi, Celeste. What are you investigating, Celeste? I'm not investigating anything, precisely speaking. I'm simply going around, seeing if Hiro might be hiding somewhere. What about you? Oh, you know, I'm just checking this and that. Main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body.
Let's see.
How Hifumi was moved, eh? When it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right?
Yes, indeed.
Correct. Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom. When you got back, the body was gone? It could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. Yeah, Hina said the same thing. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time?
Indeed.
It would seem so. To carry off someone as big as Hifumi in only a couple of minutes is... I can't think of it as anything less than impossible. So let's the count was added. Justice Hammer 3, the one that was used to kill Hifumi. Someone moved the body but left the weapon behind. Does not look like there's much to investigate here, though. It's just a normal trash can. Huh? Wait, there's something inside. It's too small to be a handkerchief. It's a glasses cleaning cloth? It's got some kind of cartoon character on it. Ah, but it's also covered in blood.
Oh.
Huh, did you find something? Yes, there was a cleaning cloth in the trash can.
Huh?
A cleaning cloth? And it's all bloody. Whoever this belonged to must have used it to wipe up some blood. But who would need to do something like that? I haven't the slightest idea. Yeah, me either, but I think it might be important. Glasses cleaning cloth has been added to the bullets. So, glasses cleaning cloth for, you know, cleaning glasses. And we know Hifumi, his glasses were cleaned. Is this what I don't remember where I'm trying to go now. The equipment room, I think? Oh, this is the entrance. I always forget that that's the entrance. Guess is this is the AV room, right? So that's not the equipment room. Nurse's office. Where am I trying to go now? That's what I'm confused by. The equipment room, right down. Oh, okay. Got it. Wrong button. That should have been where I checked first. Hifumi must have really done the killing, right? It sure is seeming that way, but then how did he die? Whoop, frick. Shift tab is a hotkey for Steam. I was running, but I was also trying to open up the menu. So back to the physics lab, and then check the equipment room. Hi, Jill. I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away. I'm super pissed I missed such an ultimately rare event. Just as happened before, the weapon that was used to kill Taka. The body was moved, but the murder weapon was just left here. And there's some kind of tire marking going to the pool of blood in the middle of the room. That reminds me about the dolly in the repository. There was blood on its tire. Could that blood have come from here? Which could mean that Taka's body was moved from the equipment room to the repository using the dolly. Both rooms are on the 3rd floor, so that should definitely have been possible. Equipment room bloodstain. But even if the dolly was used to move Taka's body, what about Hifumi? Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office on the 1st floor. Even with a dolly, there's no way to get it up to the 3rd floor. That's still a total mystery. Huh? This tarp. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before, and just recently too. Nice. That was a nice coin. That's all that was. I mean, I guess it's nice. Alright, now what? So this is where you were. I've been looking for you. You have? I wanted to thank you for what you did. Not that you meant to, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed. You should go to Hero's room. Oh, and let me give you this. Meet in the dining hall. This is the note that Hero wrote to us to get us all to meet up, right? You remember well. Well, the penmanship was pretty remarkable, so it left an impression.
It's all clear now.
Anyway, this makes it clear, right? And this is a trap. What is? Things grow ever more exciting. Oh, what are you talking about? I've already repaid my debt. I don't owe you any more explanation.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Yasuhiro's message been added. So he said to go to Hero's room, but what's waiting for me there? Alright, whoa, wait, that's not the right. I know there is a fast travel, but it would probably mean that, like, it would probably be just as difficult for me to fast travel as it would be to just travel. Because the map controls are not intuitive, like, at all. Despair Hotel. Alright, so Hero's room, all the way at the end here. At least the game is running a decent frame rate. Yeah, as long as I don't have the avatar at least. Door is unlocked. I guess I can go inside. Byakuya did say to go look. It might not be a great idea, but I'm gonna take the plunge. This is Hero's room. There's all kinds of weird stuff in here. Where'd he even get it all from? More importantly, he still hasn't turned up. Which means he can't really complain if I don't get his permission to search his room, right? This cat... This camera has an issue? Oh. Nope, there you go. This camera has an issue? What? Why is that happening? It's when the lights turn on. And I don't know why. It just likes to phase in and out of existence every once in a while. It's a special camera, right? So it's something, that's for sure. Like, what the heck? Will it do it when I'm close up? Yep, it's still doing it. Surveillance camera. There's no point in worrying about it right now. I need to just forget about it. And the fact that it's phasing in and out of existence. It's so weird. Why is it doing that? It's a normal bed, pretty much just like the one in my room. Yes, obviously this is what we're supposed to look at, which is exactly why I'm avoiding it. I soundlessly checked the bathroom. There's nothing in here. It's pretty grungy though. How does the bathroom even get this dirty? Forget about the special camera. This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. There's no point in worrying about it right now. I need to just forget about it. You never know. One of these might be a nice coin. Wow, nope, that's just the door. Feel like there's more to look at here. Okay. So it's just the boxes. I thought there might be a nice coin, but oh well. I think there's something in the cardboard box. It's blueprints for something, and something's made out of, it looks like cardboard, plastic, and plaster? Is this Robo Justice? And it's in Hero's room. But wait, these blueprints, something about them bothers me. Yeah, that does not look like the handwriting that was in the note just earlier. Robo Justice blueprints have been added. The Robo Justice have the arms bend like this. Makoto, big news! Big news! What's wrong? We found Kyoko. What? Is she okay? Where is she? Wait, I wasn't done. There's more big news.
Just a second.
Robo Justice showed up too. Robo Justice? It's Hiro wearing the costume.
Okay.
Anyway, as soon as you can, head to the pool on the second floor. I think Hiro and Kyoko would turn up at the same time. Anyway, I have to head to the pool. Ran off to the second floor as fast as I could. All the way over there. Kyoko, and... Phew, man, I've had the worst day! Hiro? I am positive that this is the suspicious individual that attacked me. Apparently, that ridiculous object is Hiro. I'd ask Kyoko for the details if I were you. Robo Justice finally made his appearance, huh? I guess Kyoko's the one that found him.
Right.
I found Hiro. He was jammed into the pool room locker. It looked like he was fast asleep, so I kicked him and woke him up.
Don't be mean!
I still can't believe you kicked me! Could have been a little more gentle about it, like, I don't know, caress my face or something?
What?
That's creepy. And anyway, Kyoko, where have you been all this time? You just disappeared all of a sudden without a trace.
Wow.
There was something I had to check up on. What do you mean? Never mind. I can't never mind.
It's nothing.
Never mind.
Hey,
More importantly, she says that, but does she have any idea? Does she know people think she might be spying for the mastermind?
and?
First of all, Hiro, you need to explain to us why you're dressed like that. Well, I have no idea. For 1 second I was asleep. Don't even know how that happened. Then I woke up, and then I was here. I don't care. Do something about that costume. It pains me just to look at you. Well, I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help? Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself? I didn't make the stupid friggin' thing.
It would seem...
There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him. It took everyone's help, but slowly we were able to get Hiro out of the suit. Took a few minutes, but eventually we got all the pieces off. Woo, free at last. Isn't it kind of weird how perfectly the suit fits Hiro?
So then.
More to the point, nobody but Hiro would be able to wear that costume. Wait, what? Hold on a second.
Honestly.
Don't bother trying to act innocent. The blueprints were in your room as well.
Is that okay?
In other words, it is obvious to everyone that you made this costume. That's true. I saw the blueprints myself. Yeah, me too.
Could it be?
It's obvious. The one who put this costume on and went around attacking everyone
That's terrible.
was Hiro. Shall we tie him up and gag him?
Just the worst.
Good idea. We wouldn't want him killing anyone else. Tie me up? Well, hold on, guys. I think that's going a little far.
That's right.
He may be a suspect, but he deserves fair treatment. Yeah, I mean, attacking blueprints? I have no idea what you guys are even talking about.
What the heck?
You can't talk your way out of this. It's been decided you killed them. What? Killed who? I have no idea what you're talking about. There must be a fake hero running around.
What are you saying?
You're the only one who can wear this costume. So who else could possibly be the costumed attacker? Oh, do you know I'm the only one? Maybe you should try it on yourself before you convict me.
Okay.
Fine, if you can't be a jerk about it, I will. Without missing a beat. Without missing a bit. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be beat. He started putting on the Robo Justice costume.
Huh. See? Look. See how loose it is? I mean, come on. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me!
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's not a very nice thing to say. I mean, it's not like I made it. I just got caught up in the moment.
Well, either way, now we know for sure, right? I mean, it seems pretty clear that nobody but Hiro could have fit into this dumb costume.
In a huff, Hina took the suit back off again. Well, now you're all out of excuses. No, see, it's 'cause you're a girl. If it was another guy, then... Makoto, go ahead. Okay. Against my will, I picked up the pieces off the floor and tried putting them on. It's no good. The arms are too long. There's no way I can wear this.
Just a second.
See, I told you it was impossible. You're absolutely right. Seems this costume was made to fit Hiro's body exactly. There's another costume. They must have one that looks the same, but fits them.
Honestly.
If you insist on this line of defense, then show us some evidence.
What the heck?
Evidence? You claim there's another suit, yes? Then you must find it and show it to us. What the heck?
Just the worst.
Who cares? Here's the only one without an alibi during this whole thing anyway.
Terrible.
Which is how we know it was him. I mean, is that really true? I have no idea what's been happening. Can someone, tell me? Robo Justice costume was added.
What the heck?
If you don't tell me what's going on, how am I supposed to understand? I think I've figured out that someone's been killed, right? Hey, Makoto, who was it? Well, 2 people were killed, Taka and Hifumi. What? 2 people?
Just the worst.
Why are you freaking out? You did it. I did not. Wait, hold on. Those 2 are the ones that were killed.
How about that?
That's it, I know who did it.
So then,
You may as well tell us then. Taka and Hifumi were fighting over Alter Ego, right?
I'm at least 30%
Which means
right.
Alter Ego and our Chihiro must have done it.
correct.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Please.
Unfortunate?
What the heck?
Stop trying to trick us. Just admit that you did it, okay? I'm telling you, you got it all wrong. Also, realizing that my Yasuhiro voice and my generic protagonist voice that I'm doing for Makoto are almost identical. Oops. I have a slight accent with Hiro, but other than that, they feel like they're identical. Ah, I know, that note. Note? Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door, man. Here's what it said. Found a hole, maybe we can use it to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. but the last thing I remember is going to the rec room. Then for some reason I fell asleep.
Hey.
The real killer probably drugged me or something.
Just the worst.
Had a chance.
So,
As you pointed out, you can hear it. Yeah. No, hold on. You could be onto something. The nurse's office did have chemicals that could do that. What? Really? I told you, someone's trying to set me up. A secret passage, a chance to escape. Someone wrote all that to trick me. Even if that's true, you must be one dumb fish to bite every piece of bait that floats in front of you. Well, after being trapped here so long, even if you know it's a lie, you still gotta check, right? Yo! They preyed on my desire to get out of here. They deceived me. I still don't buy it.
Don't be mean.
Well, you should buy it.
Just a second.
Okay, then show us that note. With pleasure. I have it right here in my, pocket.
No way.
Looks like I lost it. Yeah, sure. Please, you gotta believe me. I wouldn't hurt a fly. As I said before, if you want us to believe you, you must produce evidence. Can you show us the note? I have no particular issue with what you claim, but if you want us to believe you, give us a reason. What the heck? For serious? Yes, a hero's account has been added. Now then, shall we resume our investigation? There's no time to waste before the class trial begins. Why do we need to keep investigating? We already know who did it.
What the heck?
Why? Why did you kill them? Tell us, hero. No, it's like I said.
Just the worst.
Is it really to get the money Monokuma offered us? Yeah, that must be it. He must be totally broke, and that's why. Wait, that's a false accusation. Someone help me.
What are you saying?
Just be thankful we haven't bound and gagged you. If you have time to yell and cry on, you have time to search for your evidence, right? You're right. I need to look for the second suit in that note. Your feet don't fail me now. Guess I'd better get back to guard duty. I was gonna ask Toko or Genocide Jack to switch with me. But if she and Sakura got into a fight, we'd have a catastrophe on our hands. Well, bye. One by one, everyone peeled away.
Makoto.
Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? I want you to help me with the investigation.
It would seem...
It looks like I got a late start on this one, so I need to make up some ground. Sure, I don't mind helping, but can you promise me something? Later, when we have time, will you tell me why you disappeared?
Why is that?
No. Reject me so simply.
Anyway,
Anyway, I need your help. You don't mind, do you? Okay.
shall we go?
Thanks. Now then, shall we?
Hey,
So, Makoto, first I'd like to examine the corpses. Examine the corpses? Can't believe I'm hearing that from a girl the same age as me.
correct.
Dead bodies don't lie, you know. They tell the truth far more easily than the living.
Hey,
Wouldn't you agree? How am I supposed to answer?
anyway,
We have to hurry before the class trial begins again. Yeah, you're right. Okay then, show me where the bodies are. They're in the repository. Then I guess we should head that way for now. Third floor. I'm like, wait a minute. Let me check something here on OBS real quick, actually. Strange. The Steam overlay isn't according to OBS, the Steam overlay and Steam stuff shouldn't even be showing up. So that's odd. Hifumi and Taka. For a moment, Kyoka seemed to go rigid, but only for a moment.
so then,
Well then, let's get started. She crouched down next to Taka, without hesitation began poking and prodding the bodies.
I knew it.
The Monokuma file was right. They were killed using similar weapons. The movements were so smooth. She was so calm. Seeing how comfortable she was actually made me feel a little more comfortable. The biggest problem I have right now is how the killer was able to move Hifumi's massive corpse from the nurse's office where he was discovered to here, the repository. Oh, we read that one anyway. Yeah, we read all that already. That's the glasses. Okay. Probably just talk to her again. Koto, I found something. You did?
Hey.
Remember the wristwatch Taka always wore on his left hand? He did?
Whew.
Are you so oblivious to the people around you? Do you dislike other people that much? No, that's not it. Anyway, you said he had a watch?
So then,
Take a look. It's broken. You can see the hands aren't moving, right? It's most likely broke when he had his encounter with his assailant. And if you notice, the hands are frozen at just past 6. So that would mean the watch was broken sometime just after 6?
that's right.
But last night, Taka's watch definitely wasn't broken. Hey you! How long were you gonna keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch. My brain did not read those. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that? Bedtime for all the little boys and girls. Been too long since I did his voice, so it worked at 10 last night. It couldn't have been broken at 6 p.m., meaning it must have happened at 6 this morning. Broken wristwatch.
However,
Wristwatch. And that's not all. Look at Taka's left hand. He appears to be gripping something. You're right, there's something white in there.
Makoto,
Can you try and pry it out? Me?
because
Rigor mortis has already set in. Boys are better suited to this kind of manual labor, right? Okay. Much as I didn't want to, I grasped Taka's cold hand. The ice cold hand was nearly enough to cause my heart to stop beating. After some effort, I was finally able to free the object from his tightly clenched fist. A piece of paper?
hey,
Is that all he had in his hand? Yeah, that's it. Just a little scrap of paper. Doesn't seem like much of a clue, does it?
is that right?
I wonder about that. Kyoka then turned to Hifumi's body.
So then,
Let's check Hifumi's body now. Perhaps he's left us a few clues of his own. Nice. So, did you find anything?
Indeed.
I did. More than I expected, to be honest. Look at this. A wad of paper?
that's right.
Hifumi had it hidden on him. Hidden?
Indeed.
He'd stuffed it in his pants, so I can only assume he'd hidden it on purpose, you see. In his pants? Wait, so you...
Why is that?
It was just his pants, not like his socks or something. I don't know what that means.
Hey,
I love that Makoto's just completely confused. It's like, what? Anyways, let's look at the paper. Go ahead, Makoto, open it up. When I think of how it was stuffed down his pants, it's like, it better be important, Hifumi. I'll never forgive you for this. A note. Found a hole we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m.
so
That sounds very familiar. That's it. It's the same thing Hiro said. That he was telling us the truth.
however,
Although it's not exactly the same, is it? Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. Found a hole we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. The time is different. Hiro told us that his note said to meet at 1 a.m. But the note they wrote to Hifumi asked him to meet at 6 a.m.
is that right?
Hold on. Just because Hifumi had the note doesn't mean it was meant for him. Huh?
So,
Part of it has been torn off, right? I think there's likely some meaning there. There's some meaning to part of it being ripped? Could you maybe explain it a little more? Think carefully.
Hey.
Why would he have been clutching that scrap of paper so tightly? I have no idea.
so then,
What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper when he was holding it? What if it was something more important? How would something important like that become a mere scrap of paper? That's what you need to answer. Note Hifumi had has been added.
hey,
And while we're at it, I should tell you one other thing. The two victims this time definitely had their e-handbooks on them, so the handbooks have nothing to do with how the murders were carried out. Not that there was any reason to think they were connected to the killings in the first place. So, you're saying I don't have to think about the handbooks this time, right?
Is that right?
If you don't have to think about them at all, I wouldn't have gone out of my way to mention it. All I said was that they weren't used to help carry out the murders. There may come a point, however, where a handbook may play a role. A handbook may play a role? I don't think I understand. But if Kyoko thinks it's important, I'd better keep it in mind. E-handbook has been added. Nope. It's time.
Are you excited? Are you pumped? It's time for the class trial to begin! Like the bright burst of fireworks, like the flash of a soul clashing with life and death. And so, with no further ado, everyone please meet at the usual spot. Make your way to the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
Oh boy.
It would seem...
It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end. I have to figure out the rest for yourself. And come to the proper conclusion. Yeah, you're right.
Shall we go?
Well, we'd better get going. Okay. I think we all know who the killer was. Maybe. There's something that is not quite right about all of this. Even though everything points to Hifumi, there's something that still doesn't seem quite right about that. Everyone had heard Monokuma's proclamation, and they were gathered by the red door. But as soon as we were all there...
Monokuma appears!
Hello! 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 He's multiplied. Nope, not multiplication. It just looks that way because of an illusion. I'm moving so fast it only looks like I've multiplied. Can you guys tell which one is the real Monokuma? Can we just get on the elevator already?
Boy!
We're not playing along.
Stop talking.
We're not here to play with you.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
Hey!
Then if everyone's here and ready to go, please board the pain train, elevator. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
Okay then, shall we?
Please.
Hold on, I'm not mentally prepared yet.
What the heck?
You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't run away anymore, hero. You're gonna pay for your sins.
What the heck?
I told you already, I didn't do it, for serious. That reminds me, did you ever find the other costume, or that note? Well, no, but... How unfortunate. Then it would seem we have our culprit.
Hey,
This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get to the courtroom.
That's right.
She's right. Let's get down there first, then the story can really begin. Yeah, good idea. That's right. I have to do it. Can't let whoever killed Hifumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who's still alive. And for the two that lost their lives. The one who killed Hifumi and Taka. The one who killed two of our friends. The killer is... someone right here. It would appear the culprit has been confirmed. This trial will be over in no time. Were you listening? Well, wait till we get to the courtroom to begin your arguing.
Damn.
I don't like Monokuma's carefree attitude.
Just the worst.
Let's hurry up and go so we can make Hiro pay for his crimes.
hey,
The story begins when we get down there.
Yes.
Come on, Big Mac, let's do it. Again, I want Monokuma there. It wasn't me, you gotta believe me. I took one last deep breath and exhaled slowly. I began to walk toward the elevator. Once everyone was aboard, the doors closed on their own, and the steel box began to move. clunking of the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down. There was no going back. Till we settled all this, we couldn't go anywhere. I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator doors slid open, opening up onto a cruel fate. When I see all of you gathered together like this, I realize just how few of you there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax.
Just the worst.
Only because of you. Why? Why you make us do such cruel things to each other? What? You really hate me so much, but I'm so cute.
Come on.
Stop goofing around and begin the trial. And don't rush me. Of course I'm gonna start it. I'd never be like, stay tuned for the action class trial after this commercial break. I never hold out on you like that. Okay, let's begin. Get to your assigned seats. And so, the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle. A deadly defense. A deadly faith. A deadly class trial.